Yeah, sorry for being gone for so long and not recording a proper video in a while. I've just been really busy with college. I've been going to the gym recently, so a lot of things have been taking over my personal life. But I am back. I will say though, college is gonna slow down the videos and begin to make them a bit less high quality. Not like they were high quality in the beginning. I'm a very low quality YouTuber. That's a fact. So today we're going to be talking about King Azoulay. He's the alpha male of TikTok right now. Alpha male, fuck's sake, who uses that word in 2025? But yeah, he is a self-proclaimed alpha male, and he believes that if you do not make so much money to the point where you are absolutely dripping in it, then you're not a real man. You don't constitute to a real man. Now, if you're wondering why he sounds so familiar, he's behind the infamous guys, the F students. They are innovators. They are creators.
You see, an A student is the perfect employee. He works for me and he does his job perfectly. A B student, now that's my manager. My managers are great, but they're always going to be managers. The C students, now those are business owners. Business owners are amazing. But then you got the D. D is between a business owner and an inventor. It's someone that owns a business but truly wants to invent something, he just doesn't know how to do it. And then you got the F students. The F students are inventors. They're creators. They're so fucking creative that they couldn't sit in class. They couldn't listen because whatever people were trying to put in their head, they knew it was fucking bullshit. So if you're a young boy and you're in a situation where you're an F student, let me tell you something. You got a bright future, buddy.
As a quote unquote A student, I don't know if I'm going to be your employee. I will be a employee, hopefully, because I want to get around the stigma of working a 9 to 5. Because genuinely, I see no idea why people keep hating on the 9 to 5 lifestyle. Like, I get it, it's a bunch of work and you will feel stressed out. However, 9 to 5s aren't that deep. Not everyone can make it on social media, not everyone can make it when it comes to businesses. And most YouTubers, they have a job, right? This isn't the only source of income. Now, I need to rant about something for a bit because genuinely, what is the stigma around having a 9 to 5? Me personally, I don't care about a 9 to 5. I plan on working a 9 to 5 in the future because why wouldn't I? I don't think that this YouTube thing will be enough to pay my bills in the future. I want to be a lawyer. I'm studying to be a lawyer or a solicitor rather. And genuinely, I think it's fine. I don't care that you want to make your own business, you want to be your own boss. That's perfectly fine. Go for it. I'm encouraging you to do so. However, if you're constantly bashing someone for working a 9 to 5, for someone that wants to work a 9 to 5, saying that they're a slave to the system and that they're not going to escape the matrix, first off, who uses the matrix in big 2025? That's some Andrew Tate lingo, right? Second of all, why do you care about how another person makes their money unless it's illegal? Doesn't matter to you, genuinely. Yeah, sorry for that long tangent. I'll be real, I always get kind of annoyed when I see posts like this on social media saying, oh, imagine working 9 to 5, it could never be me, I need to make my own money, I need to make stocks, I need to, like, I get it, you want to make money a different way, that's perfectly up to you, I'm encouraging that, but don't clown on someone for making money. It's never that serious in my opinion. Now back to King Azoulay. Now I found out when I was doing research for this video, he pretended to have his own podcast set up and talk to someone. I'm gonna show you the clip and I want you to spot if you can see the slip up on when I saw it.
So I called my bank, and when I called them, I asked for $250,000. Now, for me, $250,000 is not much money. As you guys could understand, $250,000 is not much money.
Now I don't know if anyone else saw that, but it looks like he's talking to himself in a mirror. Now, if it's true and you're trying to claim that you're this big alpha male that has his own podcast, right? You can't pretend to talk in a mirror. It's okay to talk to the camera. It's never that serious. You can have the same setup. Just point the camera at yourself. Don't point it at a mirror. That's just really cringy, bro.
But when I called the bank and said, hey, I'd like to pick up $250,000 because I need it for my podcast, I want to show a little bit of money. They said to me, well, we're probably going to need for anything over $20,000 to make an order, which will take about 3.5 to 4 weeks to arrive. Then we're going to need an armed guard that's going to meet you, walk you to your car, and make sure that you drive away with the money. It was crazy to me. So then I said, look, I need just $250,000 and it's not that much money. And the bank pretty much told me, Ben, it might not be a lot of money for you, but it's a lot of money.
I don't believe him. I don't believe him. I don't believe that money is real. I don't believe that your watch is real. I don't believe anything about this video is real. Now, call me a hater, but genuinely, you pretended to be on your own podcast. You said to the bank, I need 500,000 or however much, right, to bring on your podcast. No, I don't believe you, bro. Also, the podcast isn't real because it's you with a mirror. Guys, I need 500,000 so I can bring it on my podcast to flex that I make so much money. Just show your bank account. Genuinely, just show your bank account. It's so much easier. I get it. Okay, you want to show that you have a lot of cash and you want to put it in your physical form. Da 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 da. Just show your bank account. Come on, bro. Show us your bank account.
I was a high school dropout, but I also got kicked out of 17 schools in total.
You'd think after like the second one, you'd understand that, hey, maybe I do need to lock in and actually get an education. Now, I feel like he's going to be saying, oh, I don't need an education. Oh, I don't believe in education. Shut your mouth. You need an education. You need to go to school because without it, how are you going to fucking learn to do the things that you do? I'm getting so angry about this, but genuinely, this kind of topic annoys me so much.
Wow.
17 schools, but I never let school get in the way of my education because I don't believe in school. You know what I mean? I was an F student, and I've told this before. I think F students are the creators of the world. A students are my #1 employees.
Yeah.
B are my managers. You know?
They got swag.
The C,
Yeah.
those are the ones that are like almost an owner. They're on the verge of becoming a business owner to being a manager. And then you have the D, that those are business owners.
Yes.
And then you have the F, and the F are the ones that create new inventions for the world.
Here we go with the F students are innovators. No. I feel like he's only saying this because he himself is an F student, right? Like, genuinely, an A student will be an employee. Like, all of these things can be true, but a lot of the time, an F student will not invent something. Please, let's be serious with our lives, guys.
You know, one of the questions that I get asked by young boys mostly is, will I ever become a millionaire going to school? And you know what my question to them is?
What is it?
When you're in school, are you allowed to leave school?
No, you're stuck there.
And if you don't go to school, what happens?
They'll call your parents, and if you don't show up for a few days, they'll even call the authorities.
Exactly. Now, what does it remind you of?
Jail. Why is that?
The hallways look like jail. The cafeterias look like jail. The only time you're allowed to leave class and go to lunch is when the bells ring. You see, school is jail. And John D. Rockefeller was so smart at doing what he did because he took the masses and turned them into sheeps. And that is exactly why the school is not built or meant for people to actually succeed in life and become millionaires. So if you ever want to become rich, you want to stay away from the school system.
No, you don't. You want to be as close as possible to the school system. You know why? Because they teach you how to make money. They teach you the skills that you need in order to make money. I'm tired of this guy trying to portray it, and a bunch of other like gurus or whatever trying to portray that, oh, school, you don't need school shit. No, you genuinely need school in order to get the skills that, you know, to get you hired for your first job, in order to make money, in order to make good financial decisions. You kind of need school. Then again, I get it. Not all schools are great and and so on and so forth. But please get an education, go to school, finish your school, and then if you want to fuck around and do whatever, right? If you want to make a business, you can have something to fall on, right? You'd have an education so you can apply somewhere else in case the business fails, and then you can get a job. Wow.
Your girlfriend left you? Yes! Great. A better one is coming. You lost $1 million? Yes! Guess what? There's enough space in the bank for you to earn $1 billion fucking dollars. You crashed your car? Yes! Wish that motherfucker would have blown up, because anyways, I'm buying a new one. Anything bad that happens to you, just say yes, and I guarantee you're gonna feel fucking good about it, because everything happens for a reason, and God has a plan for you, just like he did for me. Let's go!
Okay, enough of that, man. That looks like a fucking Morgs outro from like 2017. My God, man. But in all seriousness, if you have this mindset, you shouldn't. Like, okay, here's my take on this, right? If you lose your girlfriend, you can be upset about it. You thought she was the love of your life. She breaks up with you. Okay, that's fine. You can be upset. If you crash your car, that was your prior possession. It could have been a nice car. It could have been a dead car. It was still your car. You could be upset about it. It's okay to be upset about these kind of things. I get it, having the mindset of, oh, better things will come to you if you are religious, then that's fine. Like, you can have that mindset, but don't say yes. Like, that's not what you like. Imagine your girlfriend leaving you, and the first thing you say is, yes, now another better one's coming. Like, that's just not how it works, man. I mean, that's how I think of it, right?
Look me in the eye. Tell me, what do you see? Do you see the warrior inside of me? Do you see the man that's been through battles, who thought not just about now, but 5 years, 10 years from now? Don't tell me you can't do it. Don't tell me you need to rest. You can't take a rest if you haven't got there yet. Don't tell me you need to eat. Don't tell me that you can't get out of bed and do the things that I do daily. Because inside of you, there is exactly the same thing that is inside of me. Will you let that warrior get into battle, or will you let all your ancestors look down on you?
why do all of these gurus or whatever he is, alpha male nonsense, right? Why do they always say this? Oh, imagine your ancestors looking down upon you. They always say the same thing. I'm not coming for it because I feel like if that's what you want to use to motivate, then go ahead. But I just need to point out how every single like one of these alpha males just say, imagine your ancestors looking down upon you. Imagine the fact that you're not a warrior. I mean, we're in a time where we don't need to be a warrior. I feel like we can live comfortably without lifting a finger when it comes to like fighting. I don't know. That's just me. Okay, as I was about to wrap this video up, you know what I found out about him? So, while he was younger, him, his brother, and his friend, and a bunch of other friends, I believe, they went to a party and they found a 15-year-old high schooler. And she was drunk because they were serving alcohol at this party, right? And what did him and his friends say to her? They said, oh, we're having a party at my parents' house. Would you like to come back to our house? She said yes. And essentially what they had did is they took turns on this 15-year-old girl while she was drunk. And they took advantage of this 15-year-old girl, mind you, while she was drunk. Now, John Bravo Films does actually cover this in a lot more detail than I can. And he goes over the court case and the court documents. So I will link his channel down below in the description if you lot want to go check that out and see the actual full court case document. This was because King Azoulay made a video explaining the situation, and in that video he essentially stated that the girl did it for money, for $50 million. I don't believe that, and at the time you didn't have $50 million. And also he tries to portray it as if him and his brother didn't do anything, but the friend that they were with, they both did it consensually. I don't believe that because it's very conflicting to what the court case actually says, and if you go into the court documents, it says something completely different. Essentially, in the video that he provided explaining the whole situation, right, he says that the girl did it for money, it was consensual, and the fact that the parents of the girl are bad parents. How dare you try to claim that they're bad parents when you did something so despicable to their daughter, and you're trying to claim that she did it for money? That's fucking vile. That's genuinely disgusting. On top of that, I also found out that he's a Zionist. I'm not gonna get too into detail as to why that's fucking terrible, but genuinely, I thought that he was just a cringy male, alpha male influencer, yeah? But come to find out that his lore runs so deep, and he's a genuine piece of shit. I can't believe the fact that you have a platform. I can't believe how you pleaded guilty to our wedding, a 15-year-old, right? And you are still on TikTok and you still have a platform and you have over 30,000 followers. That's disgusting. I think that's where I'm going to end off today's video. It's a fucking disgusting note that I have to end off on because of what he's done and what I found out on. Don't send any hate to him. I get it. He's a piece of shit, but I feel like the best chance, the best thing to do is to ignore him, because any little comment or any little thing boosts his video in the algorithm. So I feel like just ignore him. If you see him on your For You page, just ignore him. So with that, the video does come to an end. I just want to say thank you all for watching this video. It ended off on a sour note. I'm really sorry. I didn't think that it would be so disgusting. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what you lot want me to cover next, who you want me to cover. If there's anyone that you desperately want me to cover, put them down in the description below, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Peace.